Hello guys, welcome back to the Modart 633 Kate's build. So as you can tell, she is pretty much body related done. Well, not all of it, but stage where we can start painting up and getting everything sorted out. So of course, before we start painting, I'm going to do a bit more paintwork on this aircraft, if I'm honest. Not because I I do want to, but it's like something I'd like to try pretty much to give a nice bit of scale. So what I'm going to do is going to start off with priming. I'm going to use some Vallejo white primer. I'm just going to spray that straight through the airbrush. Let me see what PSI I'm using. So look, what PSI? I can't see because it's all dark down here. I don't read. About 40, I think it's about 40 something PSI, which is kind of a lot because for the Vallejo primer I can't really see the PSI on my thing because it's kind of like blocked in. Okay, so now just test the spray. Okay, so that's spraying really nicely. Spray. You're kicking in already, really? Alright, okay. Whatever you say. So yeah, as you can see guys, this is going on pretty nicely for a change. Sometimes I do have trouble actually with the Vallejo primer, but looks like it's going on okay. Just go around there. There we are. That was a bit of a quiet moment for me now, just in my own world, as they say. So the flat primer's going on well. But it's getting really hot, this. There we are pretty much. I think you get the drift now. We're just going to give us a nice prime coat. And then once it's dry, we can come back and we can start on the pre-shading then, really. So, it's not bad to just see how it dries out, because I don't want to get all that detail gone, if you get what I mean. No, I reckon it should be fine. Primed and even pre-shaded. Well, I don't normally pre-shade my models, but this is the first everything. I've decided that I want a bit of a change. I do want to actually try a go at pre-shading, so I thought this is a nice aircraft to do it on. So with that, of course, I pre-shaded all panel lines black. There's some of a bit, just a tiny bit wet still, but I think that should be okay. Because I'm only applying a light coat of XF11, which is JN grey. Well, Japanese Navy green. Grey? Did I say grey? Japanese Navy green. XF11. Okay? Just applying a thin coat of this over the model, so it should be okay. Probably need a bit more PSI in there. Let's try that. That's better. So you have a nice shade of green over the top, like so. So really, well, I know I'm kind of new to pre-shading, but if you're wondering like how pre-shading works, pretty much you just build layers upon layers upon layers. And that's that just kicking in. You just build up layers and layers and layers of all different aspects. Well, different aspects of paint. Now you have noticed I do ramble on. I do get some questions by some people, why left do I ramble on? Well, I do not know. And if you don't like it, then I don't know. But anyway, just paint the green across here, across the wings or whatever, give a nice appreciated effect. Hopefully. That should work out pretty darn well. And of course you get different shades of where you can actually build up layers and then layers and more layers pretty much. So that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, so right, I'm just going to carry on this. Why have you stopped working? I don't know why. Right, I'll cover this and I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so there we are. The actual top side is actually in the green. Not sure we can tell because I had a fair amount of problems there. But apart from that, we're going to paint the underside. And now we had a bit of a problem with the actual colours. Now, in the actual instruction, well, the colour reference, it said that the underside was silver, which I knew was wrong. And I even contacted my good friend, Rebels at Cloud9, and he agreed with me pretty much. The colour of this aircraft was actually in IGN Grey, which is Tamiya XF14, which I'm going to be using, thinned down about 50-50. But it said it was said now naturally the earlier Kates were silver. But apparently according to the instructions, which is, sorry, I'm wrong, but I'm doing this scheme anyway. I like in the grey green, so that's what we're going to do. So I'm just going to test if it's just flowing well. I think I might turn down the actual flow to get a nice consistency of paint over the top there. Okay, it's not too bad. Nice and thin. And of course naturally, this compressor has to kick in, doesn't it? Just as I'm recording, but hey ho, not to worry. Now, it feels like it always takes a while to top up this tank. I know I'm spraying, of course, but yeah, but oh god. Okay, that's too low. Okay, that's more better. That's much better. Okay, thank you. Just let it build up colours gradually, of course, appreciating. Right, okay guys, I'm just going to crack on with this and see where we get to. Okay, so here we are. The Kate is all painted up now. We've got the bronze green on the top, and of course the dark, well not dark, but the light underside. It really has shown through, guys. I'm really impressed with this one. Pre-shading does actually make it look better, but there you are. So next what we're going to do is we're going to paint the tail, and of course it was in a red, this tail, and I've just realised I haven't done any paint. Great, I haven't mixed any paint up, so bear with me a second. So what I'm going to do is go paint the tail up, which was in the red, as you can tell on the box art. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, mask everything up, and I'm going to spray base coat of white, which I'll just show you in a minute. I'm just using Tamiya XF2, if you can see there. Pretty much I'm really liking spraying these Tamiya colours instead of actually painting it on myself really. I don't know why. Just do. But that's how I am. Just got to mix that in there, like so. So this is inside that you won't see, which is probably the boring part. So I'm just, that's my compressor kicking in once again. So as you can tell, I get to a nice consistency. Now, I think one thing is going to bug me. I've appreciated the back panels here, but I don't think they're going to worry too much about that really. I might go over the top once the white's done with a bit of black, I don't know, but see how it is. So of course naturally, obviously paint it this way, obviously you don't want to get any white onto here. Just very light coats of white over the top. Like so. And that's really all that I'm doing right now. I'm just going to give it a nice base coat of white. And then just spray it red. And I say build layers up, but you know, press always has to kick in when it's like that, doesn't it? That's really it, guys. That's all I'm doing, just doing that. And I'll probably get back to you once this is all sprayed up and done. So there we are. So again, do not know what the hell happened, except we lost the footage for recording of the spraying red. Oh well, pretty much I used standard, if I can find it, here we are, Tamiya XF7, just flat red, and used that to spray off. So I'm just having a look, the actual tail of the aircraft was bright red, whereas the actual I've forgotten what they are, the Japanese roundels, I've forgotten what they are, apologise, are in the darker red. So with that, is that done? The colour's actual all done. I'm happy with that colour. And what we're going to do is just simply take all the basket off. Let's see how it's turned out, because something always satisfying when you reveal the paintwork of a model. Now I do think that we might have some bleeding, I reckon, so which is going to be a real shame. So I just took out the search there for a second. Right, come here, there we go. I don't know what I find, but there's always something, like I just said, something so satisfying with taking tape off to reveal the process, what's being done. So underneath looks all okay, so just doing the top sides. I may have gone over the top a bit, yeah, just a touch there. Okay, so only just a touch I've done. There we are. Right, let's have a quick look. Yeah, it's just tiny little areas. Just need to touch up the dark green. But apart from that, it looks totally fantastic. Wow, look at that. Not bad, eh? So, right. I think the next thing is paint the areas up and varnish the whole lot, pretty much. Seal all this paintwork in, because I'm paintwork in, because I'm really happy with it.